So, good morning and welcome back to Daily Transfer Update. Something slightly different this morning. The players that I've seen that we're linked to and linked out are pretty much there or thereabouts the same players that I've spoke about already. Obviously, what with the managers being linked as well, they're there or thereabouts the same as well. So I thought I'd do something slightly different this morning, and let's talk about five players that I think we should sell in January. Now, I know not a lot of stuff happens in January, but I think that Arsenal need to act a completely different way this time and actually make the run-in this time around. Now, I've got a short list of 5 players written down in front of me, and I think that we should sell each and every single one of them in this January transfer window and go and replace, maybe not all of them, but go and replace at least 2 or 3 of them, and I think that would make us better going forward. The first player I'd replace is Callum Chambers. He's 25 next month, and he can't pin down a proper position in the club. He can't even pin down a proper position at Arsenal, full stop. He's always out on loan. The clubs he goes out on loan at, he ends up getting relegated with them. Fulham, Middlesbrough, etc. Now that Fulham team, he won Player of the Season, and Arsenal fans got their knickers in a twist and said that he could walk into Arsenal's team. Let's not forget they conceded 84 goals and he was the defensive midfielder, supposedly protecting that back line. Now, this season, he's been hit and miss. He started off, played pretty well. He's been playing at right back. He played one game at centre back. I thought he'd done all right. But the game at the weekend, for me, that was the final straw. Enough is enough. The project is over. Probably get £15 million for him if we're lucky. Get him off the books, move him out the club, and move forward, because I don't think that he warrants any kind of wages that he's on. I think he's on about 35 grand a week, 40 grand a week. Does he genuinely warrant that? I don't think he does. I don't think he's worth half of that. I don't think he's a very good footballer. It's just my opinion. A lot of people will have a difference of opinion with that because he's English and because it's Arsenal and, you can't disrespect the players. Well, it's an opinion, and it's my opinion that I don't think he's anywhere near good enough to represent Arsenal Football Club. But like I said, that's what, £15 million maybe we could get for him. I'd take that straight away and try and put that into another player. Player number 2 that I'm going to speak about, and that is Shkodran Mustafi. Jesus Christ. How have we wasted £50 million on this guy with wages and transfer fee? £50 million. Let that sink in. £50 million for wages and transfer fee. Whoever sanctioned that deal should be trialed for fraud and deception, because that is an absolute disgrace. £50 million. Jesus Christ. But there we go. I think that that's somebody we should get rid of. Maybe send him out to Italy, wherever he wants to go. He was actually linked very closely to moves out of the club in the summer. He's actually spoke about that recently in the interview for the Frankfurt game, and he said that he was like that close to going, but the deal wasn't quite right for him or the club. I think it was more not right for him, but I think that he is going to go at some point. Hopefully that is in January. Because he ain't been very good. The amount of mistakes this guy's got him is just unbelievable. I mean, again at the weekend, he's sliding around on the floor at times, and it's just laughable defending. Schoolboy errors left, right, and centre. He wasn't even good at the team we bought him from. Was it Valencia we bought him from? We weren't even good for them. So how we have ended up doing £35 million on him, plus the wages, is shocking. How much could we get for him? I'd say maybe £20 million if we're lucky. So now with Chambers, 35 million. Let's move on to his defensive partner. I'm not going to try and pronounce his first name, but Socrates. Last season, I actually thought he played really well for most of it. Him and Rob Holding as a pairing were very good, but I don't know what's happened ever since. It's just gone downhill. I mean, this season, he's just like he's on ice skates all the time. He literally falls over every time the ball goes near him. You know, we see it against Southampton the other day where I don't think Leno helps him, but Leno passed the ball into him in the 6-yard box, 18-yard box, and he literally fell over when the ball came to him. It's like it's kryptonite or something. Like I just don't get it. I just genuinely don't get what has gone on with him this season. But that is somebody I would definitely sell straight away. Where would he go? Probably back to Germany, if I'm honest. Could go to America. He might look good out there. Maybe even Italy. Who knows? But how much could we get for Socrates? Maybe 10 million. 10 million maybe. That's now 45 million pounds. But yeah, I think he's got to go. You know, at the end of the day, Arsenal's defence is a disgrace. It is probably one of the worst defences in the league, if not the worst defence in the league. Other defences, even the likes of Norwich, Sheffield United, and Aston Villa, who all got promoted. They all defend better than us. It's absolutely mad. Let's move on to the next player that I'd get rid of in January, and that is Sead Kolasinac. Now, this has got to be one of the worst free signings in the club's history. The guy is just absolutely useless. He's the tank. More like Thomas the Tank. Oh, but he's the tank. Look at him, tank. No, Thomas the Tank. Chew, 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 chew. The guy is clueless. I don't understand who sanctioned this deal either. The guy can't cross a ball. He can't defend. He can barely run. He can't do anything other than use his physicality. And he don't even use that half the time. Absolutely clueless footballer. We've got to get rid of him straight away. Kieran Tierney should be starting games straight away for Arsenal. Go and get a backup left back. Maybe go and get the boy from Norwich, Max Aarons. What a player he looks. But listen, he came from Germany with a big reputation. He can't play in a back four, so I don't know why we brought him. He might look half decent in a back three, as in with him being the left wing back. But for me, I genuinely don't get what anyone saw in this guy when they got him. Oh, but he was in Bundesliga Team of the Season. Yeah, have you seen the Bundesliga that season? There weren't that many great left wing backs. I know they've got Alaba, but come on, man, seriously. Like, this is the Premier League. This is Arsenal Football Club, and that is the best we can do at left back. Ain't good enough for me. Get rid of him. How much could we get for him? Maybe 15 million? About 15 mil? So that's now, what, 60 million pounds out of 4 players. Now let's move on to Granit Xhaka. Ah, dear, oh dear, oh dear. Mr. Xhaka. Disrespecting the club, throwing the armband. We all know what happened with that. But in terms of his actual footballing ability, the guy has got limited ability. His short-range passing is shocking. His long-range passing's once every now and again that it hits a target. He's got the turning circle of a ship. He can't turn to the right. He can only turn to the left. No, sorry, he can't turn to the left. He can only turn to the right because he's left-footed. I don't get it. He can't track runners. He's rash. He's got no footballing brain on him whatsoever. Again, another player that we have paid over £50 million. He signed a new deal, by the way. Let's not forget that. 35 million plus wages. We have probably spent and invested the best part of £65 million so far into him. That's without the remainder of this guy's contract. Another absolute disgrace of a signing. Now, I think that he was never suited for this league. I think that he should always be looking to play in Italy or Germany or somewhere like that, because that's where he might look good. This league is way too quick for him, and he's never adapted. He can't adapt because he hasn't got it in him, because he's not that good. Like I've called him all season, the fail Banian. He's just a fail. It's been a fail of a signing, and whoever sanctioned the new deal needs to have a seriously hard look at themselves. How much could we get for Granit Xhaka? I'm going to be generous here as well, and I'm going to say 30 million, only because of the length of his contract. 30 million. So that totals, what, £90 million by getting rid of them 5. It also takes off, what, hundreds, 200, 300, about 450 grand a week off the wages. Get rid of them 5 players this January. Then you go and buy yourself another centre-back to partner a Rob Holding or a Louise. Or go and buy 2 centre-backs. Just go and buy 2 centre-backs. Go and buy whoever. Nathan Aki, maybe. He's better than both of them. Yeah. We've got Saliba coming in. Maybe just go out and buy 1 proper centre-back. We don't need a Granit Xhaka in midfield. We can put Guendouzi there. We can then put Lucas Torreira in there. Yeah, we can put Joe Willock in there. We've got midfielders. Maitland-Niles can play midfield. We don't need Granit Xhaka full stop at this football club. He's not the be-all and end-all of Arsenal Football Club. So for me, that's what I'd do. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys would do. Do you think I'm being harsh on any of them? Do you think I've been a bit soft on any of them? Leave it all in the comment section. Do you think I was a bit over the top or under the belt with the valuations of them? Let me know. Leave it all in the comment section down below. And yeah, I will be back at 5 o'clock this evening. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Hopefully, Freddie's going to be doing a press conference, so I should be coming back with the live stream for that press conference. So I'll see you at 5 o'clock. Don't forget, subscribe, like and share, and follow all the socials, Facebook, Twitter and Insta in the description. Laters, peeps.